I ended up listening to all of Karisu's lecture at ATF. After the 2 time travel theories she introduced at the beginning, she explained the rest with equal eloquence. She seemed a little nervous at first. By the end, it was an impressive lecture. So impressive that you wouldn't think it was an 18-year-old's first time.
Oh god. You're not worded like that.
Yeah. She did well to respond to my malicious questions with sarcasm. She's got guts.
Yeah, they're not all over the floor in this universe.
Yeah. Leaving that aside, I saw Karisu dead. And yet, she is alive. My memories don't mesh with reality. Everything would be sold if I just told myself that what I saw was a dream, an illusion. It never happened.
I wonder how many things like could have possibly happened in our universe that people just pass off as a, delusion or dream or something like that,
Deja vu.
Yeah, oh yeah, true. But that's just your brain lagging.
But the thing is, like, for me personally, I think we've spoken about this before, but like for me personally, whenever I've had deja vu, it's something that I've dreamt of, and then it has happened at a later date.
And that's the same with me. Well, not every time. Sometimes I have like kind of an instantaneous one. Sometimes it's like, yeah, I literally dreamt about this a week ago. But did you? Or is your brain just telling you that, because you can't trust your brain?
Yeah, but the thing for me is like rarely ever like with a recent event that then happens. It's always like months or even years later that it happens.
Yeah, and I agree.
And my brain goes back to it.
I experienced that the same, but the kind of the logic to go against that is that maybe that's just your brain's way of like making it make sense, filling in the gaps. So like maybe you only think that you remember having that dream a while ago.
Yeah.
But see, I also experienced it, so I feel you on that.
Yeah, it's like I know, because obviously, well, especially nowadays, I don't dream very often at all. Like I remember dreams like from the past more vividly than what I remember any dreams recently. I still remember the first deja vu dream that I had was me walking along a riverside with a girl and 2 black Labradors. But like whenever I have those deja vu like dreams, faces are blank. There is no face. It's like there is no descriptive for face. Like
interesting. I wonder why that is.
Yeah, and it's only with those deja vu dreams.
And then so that like, girl was your girlfriend years later, right?
Yeah, that was my first girlfriend when I was like 13, 14.
So how much time apart were those?
Several years.
So I've definitely had a lot of those like mundane, like I remember having this conversation or I remember this moment before. But I think like the most significant one, I remember vividly that I dreamt about my great grandfather dying in the hospital. He fell out of his bed and like people were panicking and
Yeah.
And I obviously wasn't there for that. Even when it actually happened. But I just remember my parents coming to tell me that he had passed, and I wasn't surprised because I had had that dream I don't know how many days prior. And they were really like weirded out by that. Like they're like, yeah, Grandpa died, and I was like, I know. And they're like, wait, what? And that was when I was a kid. I don't know how old, but I won't forget that one. But it's interesting for that one in that case weird. Because I wasn't like that wasn't a memory I had. Like I never saw it happen, Yeah.
Yeah.
So I really don't know like how to explain that one. Because in your case, it's a memory you had years later. Like you did see that,
And like it's always like there's always like a trigger phrase that happens that I mean like it's something from like the conversation that's happening in the dream.
Where it kind of like slaps you in the face with realization.
Yeah, then everything like the whole setting is exactly how I remembered it in my dream, but now I can see the people's faces that I'm with.
So in those instances so when you have that slap in the face realization, do you roll with the conversation as you remember it, or do you try to change it?
I freeze. Because my brain is in so much shock that of the realization that I've had this conversation before. In the exact same way, in the exact same setting, in the exact same clothes. It's so bizarre.
See, I've had those realizations, and I don't think I've ever dared to change it because I've always wanted to confirm if it does roll out the way that I assume it will. Like I'm always just like I want to see it play out the way that I remember to confirm that I'm actually experiencing that. So I never like usually fuck with it.
Yeah,
it's interesting.
It's super weird. Super weird. Deja vu.
Mm-hmm.
This leaves me with no choice. After parting ways with Daro at ATF, I head to Yanabayashi Shrine.
Yep.
I need to get exorcised.
I know he means like an exorcism, but I just like imagine like they just have like exercise machines in there.
Exercise machines, yeah, just an exercise bike in there. He's like, yep, gonna get my sweat on now. I seriously doubt that Kurisu at ATF was a ghost.
Well, yeah, because everybody could see her, but okay.
Regardless, it's natural to seek an exorcism after such an experience. I'm Japanese. It's in our blood.
Is that how that works? I guess I'm not very knowledgeable about their culture.
Yanabayashi Shrine is located on the other side of Kanda River. It's a very small shrine that doesn't fit with the surrounding multi-tenant buildings. Kanda Myojin is the more famous shrine in Akiba, but I deliberately chose this one.
Well, now I want to go visit the shrine. It's Ocarine! Tutaru!
There are two girls standing in front of the main building. One of them is Mayuri. The other is a docile-looking beauty in traditional Miko attire, Urishibara Luka, a stunning example of feminine charm and grace. Lips delicate like cherry blossoms in bloom. The essence of Japanese beauty. The chief priest's son. That's right, son. I'm glad that came up because I was like, wait, what? Okay.
I was waiting for your reaction.
Lovely in every way. But he's a guy.
Good afternoon, Okebe-san.
He bows his head. The voice of a girl, the mannerisms of a girl, more feminine than any girl I know. But he's a guy. Taller than Mayuri, yet oh so slender. But he's a guy. Looks stunning in Miko robes.
Okay, we get it.
But he's a guy. Holding a bamboo broom, apparently in the middle of cleaning. But he's a guy.
Guys can clean too.
It's almost evening, yet still hot as hell outside.
But he's a guy.
But he's a guy!
Oh my god.
Damn cicadas won't shut
Please
up.
don't do it again. Oh my god.
But he's a guy!
Oh, stop. That's too good.
Lukako, that
Lukako.
blade I gave you. Lukako. Lukako.
There you go.
Lukako. That blade I gave you. What happened to it? We met when I rescued him from some aggressive photographers in Akiba's pedestrian heaven. It also so happens that Lukako and Mayuri are classmates. I learned that fact after I'd gotten to know him. Lukako is taken aback by my sharp question. He starts fidgeting with a flushed face and tears in his eyes.
You mean the demon sword, Samidari?
Correct. I bought it for you so you could learn to control your power.
Oh yeah, you bought it at Blade Works, right? I think you said it cost 980.
Don't say another word anymore and they will come to silence you.
They're gonna silence me? Thanks for worrying about me, Ocarine. But who are they?
I ignore Mayuri's question. So, Lukako, are you making sure to practice with Samidare like I told you?
Yes, I do practice swings once a day.
As long as you carry it to Master Seishin Zanma's School of Swordsmanship, you can prevent the dark flame inside you from consuming your soul.
Just ropes everybody into his delusional bullshit.
Yeah. Demon Sword Samidare may be an imitation sword. That is only the form it takes to hide from the world.
Ah, okay.
When one worthy to wield it appears, it unleashes its true power.
Of course.
And it was on sale for only 980 yen, tax included.
It's like $10, right?
Yeah.
Thank you, Okabe-san. It was a wonderful present.
My name isn't Okabe.
It's Ocarine.
I'm sorry. Kyoma-san.
As long as you understand. Now, speak the words.
El Sai Kongalu?
No, not Kongaloo, Kongaroo.
Yes. El Sai Kongru. Did I get it right?
Lukaku smiles happily as I nod.
Lukaku.
Lukaku, Lukaku,
Thank
Lukaku.
you. Thank you.
Such a lovely smile.
What a dude.
But he's a guy!
That's just him, like, fighting his sexual feelings towards him.
Yeah.
That's a
the
beautiful
confused
master
boner
discipline
moment.
relationship. Mayushi's not a Fujoshi, but she's getting a little excited.
Excuse me? Mayuri.
Yeah, she's like, yeah, I want to see
She ships it, yeah.
some BL right now.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Yeah, she's like, yeah, I want to see these boys get it on.
Mayuri-chan, please don't imagine such things.
Though we do have a master-disciple relationship, I, Hyoin Kyoma, have gone to great lengths to brainwash, teach
Jeez.
Lukaku about the evil conspiracies that rule the world and how to resist them. That stuff about Demon Sword Samidare is part of that training. Looks aside, Lukaku is very obedient and hardworking. Plus, he's always eager to learn new things. A master couldn't ask for a better disciple. What are you doing here, Mayuri?
I came to see Luka-kun. Komima's coming up next month, but I want him to cosplay as Kirari-chan from Rainet. But he won't say yes.
But cosplaying, that's just too embarrassing for me.
But I'm sure you'll look great in it. The phrase, someone this cute can't be a girl, really is popular, you know? Come on, make your cosplay debut.
Mayuri's hobby is making costumes. She's made at least 30 so far, but it's rare for her to wear one herself. Instead, she seems to get her kicks from seeing other people wear them. That's her kink.
Yep.
And it looks like she's chosen Luca as her next target. Naturally, the costume Mayuri is currently raving about is for a female character.
Aw, poor Luca.
Normally, I would understand why a man wouldn't want to dress like a girl. But come on. Luca has no problem wearing Miko robes. Why should cosplay be any different?
I mean, the robes versus like a miniskirt, like, really, yeah, Luca should realize his strengths and monopolize on it, but
Yeah, exactly.
does not have a drop of
Especially in
confidence.
this day and age.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Anyway, Luca, there's a good reason for my being here today. I need you to perform an exorcism.
An exorcism? Then I'll go get my dad. Please wait.
No, it's nothing that serious. I just need some peace of mind. That's why I came here instead of Candace Shrine.
No, it's because Luca feels with your bullshit.
Yeah. So, with that said, bring out the usual.
Oh, they've done this before.
Yeah.
The usual? You mean Samidare?
No! Who the hell uses a demon sword for an exorcism? The usual for an exorcism should be obvious. I don't know what it's called, but it's that stick with the zigzaggy paper thingies that the priest does a shaky thingy with.
That sounded really dumb, Ocarine.
Quite a shock to hear that from Mayuri.
Oh, how the turns have tabled.
Indeed.
Oh, the Onusa. But I don't know if my father will lend it to me. I'll go ask him.
Luca makes a quick bow, then runs off towards his house, which is on the shrine grounds. Meanwhile, Mayuri takes her pocket watch out of her bag to check the time. It's a very old watch, but not the sort you'd expect a high school girl to carry. Its name is Pocket.
Of course it is.
Pockety. Yeah, obviously that's the name Mayuri gave it, not its brand name or anything. Ever since elementary school, Mayuri has carried Pockety with her everywhere.
Aw, that's cute.
It's her most important treasure.
Well, time for me to go to work.
You going straight home afterwards? Mayuri lives in Ikebukuro. I can never say it properly. He comes to Akuba by train just about every day. It should be obvious since we're childhood friends and all, but I live in Ikebukuro too. Though I've been staying at the lab since summer break began.
See you tomorrow.
I call Mayuri to stop before she trots off. Wait, Mayuri. Back at Radican, you heard a man scream, right?
Scream?
Mayuri blinks several times and puts her finger to her temple as if in thought. Then she gives her usual smile.
When was that again?
This afternoon.
I don't think I heard anything.
Oh. Well, alright.
Okarine's a weirdo. Bye-bye. Toot-the-roo.
Mayuri leaves, this time for good, though she pauses to wave at least a half dozen times before disappearing beyond the archway.
Thanks for waiting, Okabe-san.
Luka returns shortly after Mayuri leaves. In his hands is the white zigzaggy thing I asked for.
He literally told you what it's called. Dad let me borrow it. Thank goodness. Did Mayuri-chan leave?
Don't worry about Mayuri. Begin the exorcism at once, Luka.
Okay. But do you really want me to do it? What exactly am I exercising anyway?
Luka is flustered. Is he really up to this? I'm beginning to doubt. I should have known better. The instant doubt touches my heart. A terrible chill shoots up my spine. Gah! It's the evil spirit! In my arm!
Why are you doing this?
I grab my violently shaking wrist. Be still, foul spirit! Gah! Hurry, Luka! It's trying to take over!
No way! Please hang in there, Okabe-san.
I'm not Okabe-san!
I'm sorry, Kiyama-san, but what should I...
The exorcism! Hurry! Just do it, like I taught you!
Okay.
This is so stupid. With a serious look on his face, Luka grasps the Unusa with both hands as if it were a sword. His stance is impressive. I've taught him well. His face is red, and he can barely talk. Panicking because he feels awkward? Amateur. Please, Luka, expel this spirit from me. I don't want to kill you. Luka starts crying. Looks like he's really worried. Reason tells me he's a guy, but his lovely appearance makes me feel guilty. Like I made a frail girl cry. But despite the tears welling up in his eyes, it looks like Luka's managed to work up his resolve.
Hey, hear me, evil spirit.
He raises the Onusa up high, shaking it left and right.
Please leave from Okabe. I mean, Kiyama-san.
It's great! Now strike my arm with those zigzags! The tip of the Onusa touches my upper arm. In an anime, this would be the cue for some dramatic shockwave to occur. But nothing like that happens. The only sound is the chirping of cicadas.
Did it work?
I take a deep breath. Trembling in my arm has stopped. I'm okay. Looks like you drove away the evil spirit. Good job, Luka. Luka sighs in relief and blushes.
I'm glad I was able to help.
His shy smile really does make him look like a girl. After I get back to the lab, I take the broken TV down to the Brawn Tube workshop for repairs. The room is dimly lit by the setting sun, but the gloom is offset by the glare from the gigantic CRT in the center of the room. A 42-inch CRT television.
Wow.
That's a big one. With LCD TVs becoming the new standard, I seriously doubt anyone would want a bulky, old CRT.
That's not true. Smash players do.
Oh yeah.
Give him a gristly voice.
Yoo-hoo! What's up, Akabe?
Such as the apron.
No, yeah. No.
Just make him flaming.
Yeah. Yo, what's up, Akabe?
That was the worst pronunciation of his name I've ever heard.
Yeah, well, you try doing it in a gruffer voice. Sitting in front of the huge CRT is an equally huge man reading a sports newspaper.
Would you like me to narrate when you've got more than one character going on, so it's not hard to switch?
No.
Okay.
No, it's alright. He's the workshop's manager. Actually, the owner of this whole building. Tonoji Yugo. I call him Mr. Brawn. It's a fitting name for someone who loves brawn tubes. What's up? That TV you gave me broke, that's what. I bet you were treating it rough, weren't you?
Literally was.
I barely managed to set the heavy TV on the counter. Love. You gotta treat him with love. A muscle-bound bald guy talking about love.
That's my kink.
It sends shivers down my spine.
Oh.
Oh,
hold on to that.
mail.
Hold on to that thought, Mr. Braun. That's Mayuri.
Yeah.
Lupa is super popular, you know, even more popular than Hero.
Kakeru-kun.
They're so cute, I want to
Kakeru-kun.
collect them all. It's like how you used to collect black fingerless gloves, remember?
Oh god. I think you and I have both gone through a black fingerless glove phase.
I still have some black fingerless gloves,
I mean,
but
I
mine
still
were for
would.
warmth. Yeah, I mean, nowadays, like, it makes more sense nowadays to have fingerless gloves because of touchscreens.
Yeah,
I know that
touchscreens.
you can get certain like special gloves that let you still use the touchscreen.
Yeah, they have like a
Like-
nub on them, or some of them have a hole just for your fingertips.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Gakaru. Yeah.
Oh, what's this?
Oh, attachments.
Oh,
Ah,
she sent the picture.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can see there's the little attachment symbol there.
oh,
Neat.
nice. Yeah.
Okay,
I
see?
have no idea who that is. I don't watch bad anime.
I want to see what he says to the fingerless gloves comment though.
Okay. But you must never speak of that to anyone else. It was necessary to seal the abomination lying dormant in this right arm of mine.
I like that more.
Yeah.
Send. Sealed with a kiss.
Yeah.
If I recall, I think we can make that picture our background now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
Oh my god.
There we go. Sorry, Mr. Braun. It was very important.
I'll need repairs post haste. I'm expecting someone.
Ooh, a date?
You mean that chipmunk of yours? Don't be calling my little girl a chipmunk, you hear?
That was great.
The manager glares at me and takes a photo from his wallet. It is a picture of a young girl shyly making a peace sign at the camera. One might assume this muscle-bound man to be some kind of pervert, but the girl is actually his daughter. She's about 12 years old now, I think.
There's no way she's 12.
I see her in the store every now and again. What was her name again?
Nai. Oh, Nai.
If you touch Nai, you're dead. That's it, Nai. She pops up at the store now and again, so we've interacted with her before. And by we, I mean Mayuri, since she's the only one Nai gets along with. Nai always hides when she sees me or Daru.
Good instincts.
Yeah. I must admit, I'm impressed she can sense my aura of madness at such an early age. But seriously, besides your daughter, has this workshop ever had a customer? I've been renting the second floor for about 6 months, but I don't recall ever seeing a customer. I would be surprised if this place were actually making any money.
I mean, he makes landlord money. He doesn't need to sell TVs.
Yeah. Ain't a customer. He puts away the photo and goes back to checking the TV, leaving me with that vague answer. It's probably just a loose solder on the board. I can fix it. Really? Well then, by all means. Hold on. I'll get you an estimate. What? You're charging me? What do you think? This ain't some charity. You're the one who gave us the TV.
It's like drug dealers that give you the first dose for free.
Yeah, exactly. True. Big true. Yeah, so what? I never said I'd service it for free.
Yeah.
Curse you. You have some gall to say that after foisting a half-broken piece of junk onto us.
I mean, he could always just take it back. Yeah.
Oh, shut up. If you don't want it, I can take it back. You shall have your money, Mr. Braun. Just then, I hear the door open. I look up to see that a girl has entered the store. She's wearing a vintage jacket and tight shorts that highlight her long limbs and athletic figure. I find myself particularly impressed by her well-defined thighs.
Fucking, can you
Is
not...
this the supposed 12-year-old?
No. No, it's not.
I was going to say, it's not his daughter.
Every time there's a girl or girl adjacent, he has to ogle them like that.
Yeah.
What's up? Hey, you guys!
Suddenly, time stops.
Uh,
The girl is still standing there with her arm in the air. Her smile gradually fades into confusion. Is she the person Mr. Braun was expecting? Maybe she's someone he knows personally.
oh, maybe she was doing the meme, the what's up?
Yeah. Another daughter? Or dare I say, his girlfriend?
Ew.
She finally drops her pose and clears her throat.
I called earlier. I'm Amane.
And just like that, time starts moving again. Oh, so you're the kid for the job interview. I'm Tenoji, the manager. You want to work at the dull, dirty, depressing, debt-ridden Braun Tube workshop with this filthy old manager?
Fucking, what are you even doing here, still, Rintaro?
You want an extra 1,000 yen added to your rent? My words are but the truth. Though I suppose it's not my place to get involved.
No shit.
Anyway, I had no idea the Braun Tube workshop was hiring. You always look so free. I didn't know you needed the help.
Actually, I'm the one who begged for the job.
That's honestly surprising. Looks like they're going to have a formal interview. I was going to leave, but since Mr. Braun hasn't kicked me out, I'll stick around a
Not
bit
understanding
longer.
social cues.
Yeah. The girl's expression is stiff. I guess she's nervous. Just because of a part-time job interview? Right. What was your name again?
Amane Suzuha,
Age?
18.
Same as me. Why do you want to work here?
Because I love CRTs.
Hired! You start tomorrow. Wait, what? Is this some sort of joke? Are we on camera?
Who are you?
You dare ask my name? Banish the thought from your head, girl. To learn it would place your life in jeopardy. Hey, stop pulling things out your ass.
The year, like that voice is perfect.
Yeah. This idiot rents the second floor. Name's Okabe Rintaro. he
That's
doesn't
fine.
even get a proper address for it. My name is not... oh, is it Okabe?
Okabe, yep.
Right? My name's not Okabe. It's Hoin Quit It, or else I raise your rent. I'm Okabe Rintaro. The girl stands up, places her hand on my shoulder, and looks at me with a serious expression.
I don't know anything about this organization that's after you, but if you were ever in trouble, Okabe Rintaro, let me know. I can help with stuff like that.
Duff? Like what?
If necessary, I can hurt them so bad they'll never bother you again.
Mr. Braun, I don't think you should hire her. Yeah, she might be a wild one. I'll fire her if she causes any trouble. Anyway, ignore that organization nonsense. It's all in Okabe's head. And then Amane Suzuha stares straight at me again.
So that's the current trend. Thanks for the tip.
Trend? I don't think so.